much hot, so look how much food he cooking. He cooking the food fast, man. Man, what no can make it.
Okay, I think this is the point where calculus starts to get somewhat difficult, so I would probably pay attention to this if I were you. So, starting off, let's say we have a graph with three sets of functions, f, g, and h. And based on the information we're given, g of x would probably be the function that's in between f and h respectively. But soon, we'd be given limits of f of x and h of x, and they're found to be equal. Therefore, squeeze theorem would apply here. And it would tell us that our middle function would have been equal to make between those two. So, let's use an example of x is between negative x squared and x squared. How can we find the limit approaching 0 using squeeze theorem here? Well, setting up our equation to look like this, and using direct substitution, f of x would be in between the values of 0, because when you directly substitute 0 for both those equations on the side, you would get 0. And therefore, we can write a statement that looks like this, proving our squeeze theorem applies. Well, what happens if squeeze theorem is used for trigonometric functions like these? Well, knowing trigonometric functions, they typically have amplitudes of -1 and 1, in terms of cosine and sine, of course. So, for here, we can set up an equation to be like this. Now, if we want to find the limit as x approaches 0, we want to multiply the function by x in order to make our approximation. And make sure you also do this on both sides of the equation, with -1 and 1 respectively. And as a result, we can just use direct substitution from here and see if our squeeze theorem applies. So, when we do this, we see that our cosine function is between 0 and 0. Therefore, our squeeze theorem applies here. One last thing though, with the last scenario, I was only multiplying by x because the original function had x as its constant basically. But if you were to have another function in terms of like, let's say it was 4x squared, you would want to multiply every side by 4x squared.